Hey, it's the right weekend, and let's get right into this. I'm gonna share this article about the this you know Biden's proposed new Iran agreement would let Russia cash in on $10 billion contract to build nuclear sites.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
That's what went through my mind when I said this, when I read this, and I'm like, no, we got out of this. Trump got us out of this deal. It's like everything Trump did, Biden had to is trying to undo. Now I know people say that's what Trump was trying to do with Obama, but this is one that should be a no-brainer, especially right now. There's a conflict going on in Ukraine. We're saying we're supposed to support Ukraine, but how are you supporting Ukraine by giving a Russian company access to a $10 billion contract? And here's the article. I want you to read this in the article. It says here, here it goes. It goes, Russia and the Biden administration confirmed on Tuesday that the new nuclear agreement includes carve-outs that will waive sanctions on both countries so that Russia can make good on this contract. Can you explain this to me? Can it make sense? Because it makes no sense whatsoever for me. I don't know about you, but we're talking about giving Russia access to money, even though it's a Russian company, it's still going to bring money into Russia, considering what's going on right now. Isn't this sending mixed messages? I mean, really, but I mean, it just shows how weak and feckless this president is, trying to bring back the Iranian nuclear deal. And I mean, seriously, like I said, I'm not a foreign expert, a foreign policy expert, but seriously, shouldn't this just be a no-brainer not to do, especially right now? It's like, okay, I get it. You want Iran to, I guess, to be the power in the Middle East, not Saudi Arabia. But if that's the case, which is, by the way, screwing over, say what you want to say about Saudi Arabia, they are our ally right now, and Iran is not. So we're giving this opportunity to Iran to increase their power at the expense of our ally there. And on top of that is giving access for Russia to have access to build this this facility for the Iranians. I mean, how much more of an embarrassment can this administration be for us? Like I said, I don't normally touch on foreign policy topics. It's not something I usually I have a guest on for that when I want to talk foreign policy. But this here it's just dumb. It's a head scratcher where you look at this and you go, okay, they just fired rockets at our embassy in Iran. I mean, Iran just fired missiles at our embassy in Iraq. And now, and Biden's still going through with this. This is the same thing this is the same problem what happened in Afghanistan, and his stupidity or weakness, however you want to look at it. Okay. In Afghanistan, Trump wanted to pull out too. Okay. The American people wanted to pull out. But Trump warned the Taliban, what not to do. If there's things that you did, we weren't going to pull out. Okay. And Joe Biden is like, oh no, we're just going to pull out. We don't care. We're just going to pull out. He tried to blame his pullout on Trump, but Trump would have saw what they were doing. It would have been like, nope, 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 nope. Get back there. Let's reestablish, at least he would have did it smarter. He would have not abandoned the air base. Would have, that would have been the last thing to go. We would have not left, millions of dollars of equipment in Afghanistan. And, now he wants to give billions of dollars to Iran again, just like he did when he was vice president under Obama. And at a time when we're broke, we're giving money to an enemy that hasn't made good on their promises, has not made good on their promises with us. And here we are, again, looking either stupid or weak, however you want to look at it. And nobody's talking about it. The media, it's blurbs. They don't want you to focus on that. They don't want you to remember what happened last time with pallets of cash going to Iran under Obama. But here we are again, making the same mistakes. A lot of us want the US to mind their own business when it comes to these things. But here's one that it's like, we're putting our nose in to help them. That's not in our best interest. Right now, you got to look at it and it goes, this is Russia's best interest. This is money coming in for them, making this, building this nuclear plant. But like I said, let me go back to the article. I'll go through some of this. A State Department spokesman speaking on background told the Free Beacon the administration continues to engage with Russia on a full implementation of the JCPOA. As Secretary Blinken said last week, Russia continues to be engaged in those efforts and has its own interest in ensuring that Iran is not able to acquire a nuclear weapon. And I call bullshit. Russia don't care, because Russia's not their enemy, they're an ally. Now, granted, that could always change, but still, why are we doing this? What is the point? What is the point of helping Iran build a nuclear plant that's going to be turned around and used? It's kind of like, it's also, you want to look at it as like North Korea. There's the whole nonsense that happened with North Korea. That we helped them basically get a nuclear weapon under the Clinton administration. I'm not picking on the Democrats here because I wasn't a Bush fan either. But this happened on the, North Korea became a nuclear power during the Clinton administration. Now we're looking at, Trump stalled Iran, and now here we are, Biden trying to give them a helping hand again. And in turn, it's going to give Russia a helping hand. So where does this make sense? Make it make sense for me, because I don't get it. I just don't get it. It makes no sense to me. In the sense of getting our ally Saudi Arabia annoyed with us, and helping Russia, which is supposed to be our enemy right now. What is it? It just confounds me that they would do this. And the American people, and I'm not going to say that the American media keeps it quiet just because the fact that they know it's going to look bad. But here we are doing it anyway. So, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section or on social media. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to leave it there. Like I said, that's not much details. It's just a story that needs to get out there, because nobody's really talking about it, because they're focused on what's going on in Ukraine. But this has an effect on what's going on in Ukraine if a Russian company is going to build it and money is going to flow to Russia when there's supposed to be sanctions on them right now. So anyways, I'm the Ray Rican. Follow me here on YouTube and Rumble. You can interact with me on social media, and have a good one.